actually been interpreting since I was 4, but professionally as a paid interpreter in March of 18. And then I joined Ad Astra in March of 19. And Ad Astra has actually been my main hub, so to speak, and my main company. My mother is from Colombia and my dad is from Mexico. I go to Colombia on a regular basis, although with the pandemic and everything else, things are crazy. I am actually physically disabled. I do use a wheelchair primarily to get around and for work, but I also use quad canes. So I do get around, I do walk. But yeah, that's part of the reason that this job is so open and so flexible for me, because I'm using my voice all day. It's physically demanding when it's long hours and when appointments are long, but it's not physically taxing in the sense that it's not a job where I have to lift or do things where my disability would impede being able to do the job. So it's the perfect job for me, actually. I've always loved interpreting. I always said that I would want to do it on a regular basis, and I do because it's part of my life for my mom. But I never imagined being able to make this a career. And the way I do it now, I'm in love with my job. As I mentioned, I've actually been doing it since I was 4 out of necessity for my mom. Her very first client didn't speak Spanish. And so, I was only 4, but being that my mother needed someone and I was there because I would go to work with her, I started. Professionally, I looked because I was looking for another job. I was looking for something else. When I graduated from my second master's, I was actually looking for a tech job. And the competitiveness is so tough right now with the tech industry that I said, well, let me see if I can get like a part-time interpreting position or something. I looked on Indeed and I happened to see Ad Astra and I applied. And within, I think, 12 hours, I had gotten a call back from John and they interviewed me over the phone. And here I am. Once I started with Ad Astra, I've never stopped. They gave me the opportunity and I'm incredibly grateful for that. There are so many things about this job that I love, but the main point that I absolutely love is the fact that I feel on a regular basis, every day, that I'm impacting a life, that I'm making a difference in someone's life. You may not see it, but you feel it because you have a responsibility, because you know that you're the segue or you're the link. If it's a medical appointment, you're the link between the patient and the doctor so that they can get what they need, so that they can be healthy. But just knowing that you're there and you're touching a life, however small it might be, you know that you're making a difference. They might not remember my name, but they'll remember that somebody was there to help them. And so that is, to me, the main thing that I absolutely love about my job, and I would never change. Knowing that even if you have a repeat patient, even if you see that person again, the day is never going to be the same. It's not a boring job. There's nothing boring about this job. It's not redundant at all. You learn something every day on this job. You learn so much about cultures and you learn so much about external things, and you learn how to appreciate much more than you would in another type of job. In fact, at this point in my life, that is one of the things that I absolutely love, because life is chaotic. So the fact that I can be flexible and the fact that I can say, okay, I'm not going to be able to work from December to January, but I know that when I'm back, I'll have my job. That is something that is really appealing to me. And the fact that Ad Astra is so flexible with that. And that's not easy to do in every job. So scheduling and flexibility to me are key, especially at this point in my life.